is Sheehan, council member for the 5th District, and as you might be able to tell from my jacket, I am here to talk about our St. Patrick's Day Festival that's coming up. With me, I have Megan Malone. Thank you for coming. Let's talk a little bit about the festival. So tell me first about a little bit about the history of the festival. How long has it been going on?
So the first Lexington St. Patrick's Parade was in 1980. So if my math is right, that's about 43, 44 years now of the parade. The festival started a little bit after that. I'm not exactly certain when. I wasn't back in town when the festival actually started up, but the parade and festival are a great celebration of St. Patrick's Day, St. Patrick's Week, St. Patrick's Month, all things Irish in central Kentucky. And it's something we're looking forward to happening every year.
And you're currently the chair of the parade this year.
Yes.
And what are your other connections to the festival and the parade?
So the Bluegrass Irish Society is the organization that helps put on the parade and festival. And I oversee the parade, and our vice president of the society, Lisa Betts, who is down here in downtown Lexington as a business owner, oversees the festival. So together we just try to make this whole sort of day-long event with music and dancing and vendors, and of course the signature, the parade, which is at 1 o'clock. We always hold the parade and festival on the Saturday before St. Patrick's Day. So if St. Patrick's Day falls on a Saturday, on the 17th, then that's when we host it. But other than that, is always the Saturday before St. Patrick's Day. And
tell me a little bit about how the day starts.
So for the last couple of years, we have had the Shamrock Shuffle happen in downtown Lexington. And that's a race organized by Lexington Habitat for Humanity. Mm-hmm. So just like that, in most years, and in this year especially, that race is going to start on Main Street at about 8:30 in the morning. And off it goes down Main Street. They come back, they finish up with their awards. Something new this year is that after awards, there's going to be a free Irish dance lesson for anybody that wants to learn how to do an Irish jig. The next thing that happens is the blessing of the keg. Our festival and parade are sponsored by great community partners in Alltech, and so they bring us some of the finest that they can find, and we bless a keg. We share that keg amongst the community, and shortly after that, the festival happens. And so the festival features dancers from local Irish dance schools, musicians, pipe bands, some of which have been playing in the parade for more than 40 years now. Wow. And then at 1 o'clock, there's a break in the festival because that is when the parade starts at Midland Avenue, and it's going to go all the way down Main Street until it gets to Mill. So we encourage everyone to come out, line Main Street at your favorite spot along the way, and cheer on everybody who's in the parade.
I'm very much looking forward to this day. And I know there's at least one other council member that's running in the Shamrock Shuffle. So,
okay.
So there's some participation
so you're
there
running?
as well. I'm not running.
You're not running.
But I might come and cheer.
What are you doing on that day?
Well, as you know, I participate in the in Irish dancing and take classes with you.
Yes.
At our community, Tates Creek Community Center. So tell us a little bit about how folks can find out about that if they want to learn some Irish dance to participate in the future.
So as Liz mentioned, the other hat that I wear, switch hats, I am the director of the Bluegrass Ceilidh Academy, and we partner with Lexington Parks and Recreation and teach Irish dance classes through Artworks at the Carver School and Artworks at Tates Creek. So our classes are actually for both children and adults. And one of the things that we always look forward to when it comes time for St. Patrick's season is that we get all of our students involved in going out to the community and participating in community events like the festival, like the parade. We have a number of senior retirement communities that we'll be visiting throughout the course of the year. It's a great opportunity for us as a community-based program to give back to Lexington. So the classes are offered through Parks and Recreation. So every spring or every fall and every spring. We have signups through the park's website. And you can find out information about that. So we're always happy to talk to people about how to take Irish dance classes. Now, if Irish dance isn't your thing, Parks and Rec has a great program that also offers, ballet classes and jazz classes and hip hop classes for mostly youth dancers. But there are a few other teachers out there that are teaching the adults. And so I know this is your first year performing with us. So hopefully that's something you all can look for Liz in the parade. That should be fun.
Well, I know it's been fun for me because it's a way to kind of have some movement and activity in my daily life. But then I really enjoy that it is accessible at no matter what level you're starting at. I know some people in our program started out a year ago like me, and then now I actually know a little bit more than the new people coming in, which is surprising and fun for me. And then we have folks who have been dancing together for years.
Yeah.
So it's nice to kind of also have those mentors within the group helping the newbies like me.
Yeah, this has been just such a banner year for us. We, as Liz is aware, we actually were recognized last fall by City Council because we had a team that went to the Irish Dance North American Championships and won. So we have national champion Irish dancers right here in Lexington that'll be part of the festival and part of the parade. And it really is, it's important to me to be involved in the community. We talk about the St. Patrick's Parade and Festival and celebrating the Irish in Lexington. And, there are folks like me whose Irish ancestors came to Lexington 5 generations ago. I know where they're buried here in town at the various cemeteries, and they came here to Lexington from Ireland. But there's also a really thriving, vibrant native-born Irish community. My co-chair for the festival was born in Dublin, but has chosen to make her home here in Lexington. So it's really just an opportunity for all of those who have sort of that ancestry and all of those who appreciate all things Irish, whether it's the music, whether it's the dance, to come together and really just have that first festival of the season here in Lexington, right? It's that first time that we get to come together out on in Tandy Centennial Park to start that season of festivals and celebrating the things that really make Lexington a great place to be.
Yeah. And do you have a favorite fact or memory about the festival or the parade?
Last year was the first year we got to bring the parade back after a couple of years off, both for the pandemic that we went through, but also a snowstorm that hit us with temperatures in the teens the year after that. And so it was so great to get back out there and be a part of it. My day is always a little crazy because I'm wearing both of those hats, right? I'm going from working on the parade to running a dance performance to being in the festival booth, but it's worth it when I get to see so many faces of so many people here in the city come by, whether it's on the parade route, whether it is, at the festival. So it's just really getting to feel as if you're a part of what our community is and the events that we have here. It's important for me to be a part of that community. That's why I've chosen to teach, something that I love, which is Irish dance, in the way that I teach it. I could take that into a private studio and run it completely differently. But you know what? I want to make it accessible. I want to make it part of the fiber of who we are as a community. And so it makes all the sense in the world to partner with our city and with Parks and Recreation to do that.
And then just one final thing, if people want to find out more about the festival or participate in later years, like as a vendor or in the performances, how do they find out more?
So we have all the social media sites. We have our website, which is lexingtonstpatsparade.org. And would encourage folks to follow us there on the website. If you are on Facebook or Instagram, connect with us there because we're updating, especially as we get closer to the parade. We typically announce our vendor and parade applications every January, late December, early January, and those close right before the parade starts in March for parade participants. Vendors close about February because we have to figure out how many are coming and what the space is. But it is, it's just such a fun event to be a part of. If you're not a vendor, you're not a parade participant, you can still come down and be a part of the day because there's just really a lot of really fun stuff going on. And oftentimes there are things that are also going on in the city. So whether it's the girls' Sweet 16 basketball tournament or Comic-Con or some of the other fun activities that we have, it's a really great time to spend downtown.
Yes, well, thank you, Megan, for coming and talking with me today. And I hope we see you downtown for the St. Patrick's Day Festival in your festive St. Patrick's Day gear.